We're defined by so many things. I'm a husband, a father, a son, and a grandfather. But those are just my relational identifiers. I'm also ethnically European, but spent high school living in Nigeria. So one part of my identity you see when you meet me, the other part is totally hidden unless I tell you. There's also less significant identifiers like, I like my coffee black. Don't give me a mocha, which, by the way, is the only way my dad will drink his coffee. I wear glasses, I love watching football, and I only wear Levi's jeans. Now, the first examples are really important, and if you attacked a family member, there's going to be trouble because I'm emotionally connected to them. On the other hand, if you told me you didn't like black coffee or preferred a different brand of jeans, I'd be like, right on, man, that's cool, because I'm not emotionally connected to those items. If you're watching this video as a follower of Jesus, as a Christian, then there's another identifier that is higher than everything I've just mentioned, our identity in Jesus. When Jesus tells us to pick up our cross daily and follow him, he's saying if you choose to follow me, then everything is sacrificed. Everything else in your life is secondary. See, the cross is a symbol of death. Even though sometimes we treat it like an inconvenience. It's like, that old car that won't start. We say, oh, that's my cross to bear. No, that's not it at all. When I pick up my cross daily, that means I daily sacrifice everything and put Jesus first. Jesus is primary. He's our primary identity, and everything else is secondary. This concept applies to every area of our life, including our political affiliations. Our political affiliations take a back seat to our allegiance with Jesus. To put it another way, we filter our party's positions through Jesus' ethic, not the other way around. If you're starting with your party's opinion on a particular subject and then seeing if Jesus fits in, you have it completely upside down. Jesus is the filter for your political party's position. And let me be clear, Jesus is not on the side of either party. He's on his own side. So that means that there are some things Jesus would agree with in either party and some things he wouldn't agree with in either party. In fact, if your religion aligns perfectly with your political party's views, you've likely made your political party primary, not Jesus. Jesus has critique for all sides of the political landscape. There's no one party that is scoring 100% on Jesus' test. And when it comes to contentious conversations, Jesus takes the driver's seat there too. By that I mean, if we're primarily aligned with Jesus, we find our identity deeply rooted in Jesus, then somebody disagreeing with your political conviction will have less weight. Jesus is first, not your political identity. The last statement Jesus had for his followers was, go and make disciples. Be the type of Jesus follower that your following attracts people to Jesus. If you're contemptuously arguing with a neighbor about politics, what happens to your witness as a follower of Jesus? It's blown. On the other hand, if you choose to have a political conversation with a neighbor, but you're embodying love, respect, and kindness, LRK, you will start showing off how your allegiance to Jesus is infiltrating every area of your life. The election cycle will come and go, but your reputation as a follower of Jesus will last long past Election Day. Now, having opinions on politics, local government, immigration, homelessness, all that stuff, those are great, but they're not ultimate things. If you consider yourself a follower of Jesus, he is the king, and it's about his kingdom. Did you notice how that's really political language? He is your primary identifier and your primary allegiance. There's nothing else higher than that. Not your identification as an American, the color of your skin, your sexual orientation, your views on politics. None of that is primary. And the moment they become primary, your life gets out of whack and you're putting something else in the place where Jesus belongs. As you enter this political season, what can you do to remind yourself that Jesus is first? If Jesus has taken the primary seat in your life, then that will change how you interact with your neighbors and coworkers around politics. It will change what political signs you put on your lawn. It will change how vehemently you defend your position because you remember that Jesus is number one, and your reputation as a Christian lasts well beyond a political season. Okay, it's discussion time. If you go to our website, there's a Start Here video. Our website is mustdobetter.org. Be sure to watch that before you go to discussion, if you haven't already watched it. We just want to make sure everybody is on the same page with some ground rules. There's 4 positions we want to hold during our conversations: open-handed, open-minded, open-hearted, and then open your mouth. Open-handed. You have opinions, but be open-handed with the truth you subscribe to. Maybe there's a nuance you haven't thought of. Open-minded. Ask good questions and seek understanding. Be the investigator, not the teacher. Open-hearted. Find commonality with an open heart. Then you can open your mouth to express your thoughts, which is always done with LRK. Love, respect, and kindness. Enjoy the discussion, and everybody, let's live love, respect, and kindness.